guys do the dance already? This group, you did dance? Okay, thank you.
So then he said, because these are the gods, these are the seas. And so he said, who's going to take my seas? And so he said, who's going to take that? And so in all the power of the Creator, he, with all the birds, every kind of bird that you can think of came and said, we will take your seeds. And I said, but where will we take you to? And so that's when he decided that he would create a place where his seeds could be planted, his seeds could be planted. And so he created this place where he had seeds for 4 turns before he could create the place, the perfect place where life or creation could grow. And so the first one that he created was to farm. So he could grow on the earth. Next one was it was too gassy. Have anything on your eye. And then the third one was too cold. It was too cold for life to be there. And then he created the earth. And it was perfect. And so when he saw how perfect she was, how beautiful she looked, he took a part of the fire, the sun. He took that fire and put it in the center of that earth. And she became, when he did that, he gave her life. And gave her a heartbeat. And so they say that the earth is a mother because she gives life. And then when he created the earth, he decided that he needed to create an image of himself. And so he took 4 parts of the earth and he molded a shape in his image. But he took that and he did it outside of the earth. He didn't create it inside the earth. He took it outside of the earth. And so we say that the original man that he created is outside of this earth. The original man was created outside. And that's why we always say, woman comes first. Because we were created first. Man came after. And but part of that too is I'm trying to go through this really quick because we don't have much time. So when he touched him on his forehead, when he created that being, he touched him on his forehead and he gave him his thoughts. He gave his thoughts. And then he touched him on his heart and he gave him his heart. And then he touched him again. He took the latest shell. I know that you have a shell within your culture, but for us we have a latest shell. So he took that sacred shell and he blew his breath into that being. And he did it, let's say 3 times. He blew breath into that being 3 times. And so when he did that, he gave him changed life. Okay? That means that you have choice. He gave you choice. Whereas all the other creations, the animals and all that, don't have a choice. This is the way it is for them. For us, we have a choice. The Creator gave us that. And then he gave you change. That was called change life. And then the heartbeat, we are part of the earth's heartbeat. That's why we are connected to the earth in that way. We look after the earth because we are a part of that. And breath. And he blew into our body, that breath, into the original man's body. We say that he blew the Creator's breath into that being. And so we say that we have the Creator's breath in us. Okay? Because that's where it came from. And so our thoughts and our words should always be spoken very carefully, because those are the Creator's words. And so when he was finished with creating original man, we call him original man, and he took him and he lowered him down to the earth. I forgot to mention something, but anyway, he lowered him down to the earth, and as he lowered the original man down to the earth, he saw how beautiful she was. Very, very beautiful. The most beautiful thing that he ever seen. And so he knew that was the part of the earth that he came from. The Creator took all parts of the earth from him and molded him. And so we also say that we are molded in the image of the Creator. So we are like created in that way. And so when he was lowered down to the earth, he saw how beautiful this earth was, the most beautiful thing that he ever saw. And he knew that was his mother, the Creator. Mother Earth was the Creator of life. And so he did not want to harm her in any way as he was being lowered down to the earth. And so he pointed his toes to the earth, so that she would not harm her in any way, not even a blade of grass or anything like that. Pointed his toes and landed on Mother Earth very softly. And so today, we carry those teachings. So you got to think about it from the beginning of time, before the beginning of the beginning, put it that way. And the gospel night, we still carry this in our ceremonies. And I know that you have rattles too, or shakers. We call them shakers in my ceremony. And so we know that. But it's to remind us that this is where our thoughts come from. That's from the Creator. This is what we carry in us. This is where how we were created. We were created from the Creator's thoughts. So that's a reminder. And everything that is given to us, all the teachings that are given to us, always have reason for them. We call them teachings, we call them stories. For us, we call them teachings. And so when the original man pointed his toes to the earth, he wanted to touch herself. And so today, in our ceremonies, in our dances, we celebrate that all the time. Every time that we go out to dance in our powwows, we call them, we gather with them, we call them dance, many nations come together. Indigenous nations come together and they dance. And that's how we dance. Point our toes. So that comes from the beginning of time, from original man. And so that's, so remember that, that you pick up the stories that your grandmas and your grandmas have. Remember that there is a reason for everything that they do. And you will see it in your ceremonies or in whatever it is that you do. we still hung on to them. Even though we were banned and all that, our ceremonies were banned, our dances were banned, but we hung on to them. So, just remember that, I'll leave that with you. But go back and talk to your elders, find your stories, because they're going to help you to walk this way.
Thank you. Does everybody still remember their animal and elements from this morning?
Hello again, I'm Raisa. So kind of drawing on what Miss Linda was saying, the circle is at the heart of so much that we do, because when Creator was all that there was in that darkness and began to throw the thoughts out, they went in all directions and it formed a circle. And in the center of the circle was Creator. So when we draw circles, we start with a circle and we put a dot in the middle, because that dot is Creator in the center of everything. And so what I came to share with all of my relations here is a teaching that we have about these skirts that we're wearing. Because when you put your skirt on, the skirt opens as a circle. So you have the outer circle, which is the bottom of the skirt, the big circle. Then you have a smaller circle, that's what you get into. But you're at the center of the circle, just as Creator was at the center of the very first circle. And so you're connected to Creator in that way as sacred beings. And so when we wear these skirts, this reminds us that we're connected to Creator. And, a lot of us wear our skirts very long, because when we walk, they brush the medicines of the ground. They touch the grasses, they touch everything that we pass over. And that's the medicines coming from Mother Earth. So we're connected to our mothers as well when we wear these skirts. So, everything is connected in that sacred circle.
And a lot of people will do applique, as you see on races. She put turtle and an elephant. So Turtle Island to South Africa. So we can express ourselves in different kinds of applique and how we adorn ourselves.
Wait, really? Turn around?
Yes.
Oh! So this was a special skirt that I made to come to you, because this is us, having this honor, this blessing, to come and visit you. And if we have a couple of minutes, there's a wonderful teaching that Miss Rain has that kind of informed us coming here as well.
So if you might notice Grace's earrings that she's wearing, she beaded them herself, by the way. That's our medicine wheel. So the colors represent the 4 directions that the Creator sent His thoughts out into and blew the breath out into the 4 directions: the north, the south, east, and the west. And each color represents a different section. And one thing that Ms. Linda touched on earlier today in our other workshop, she didn't mention today for you, but each direction represents the different nations of people. The north represents the Caucasian, the east represents the Asian, the red is the Oriental nation, the red represents the native nation, indigenous nation, and the black represents the African nation. So that is a part, all of us are a part of this medicine wheel. All of us are a part of the circle together, We all have our own teachings because we all come from the different places, but we're all connected in that. Mm-hmm. So we are going to do a little mandala drawing workshop. A mandala is a sacred circle. So any circle that you have put your intention into to create, like our skirts are circles, like the Creator created and sent His thoughts out through that sacred circle. We're going to be doing a group activity where you're going to work together to design and create your own mandala, and you are going to think about 4 important questions in this activity. One is, where did I come from? Why am I here? Where am I going? And who am I? These are the 4 most important questions we ask ourselves going through life. Who am I? That's like you grow up, you're little kids, and you're like, why am I here? What is all this? Where did I come from, right? So in our answering of those, we're going to design our mandalas to reflect those answers. We're going to use different colors, different patterns, and you're going to work together to show us what you think about those 4 questions, about those 4 things that all of us, all over the world, all of us have that connection. No matter where we're from, we ask ourselves the same thing. Who am I? Where did I come from? Where am I going? Why am I here? So I teach middle school art, and the first thing that I have to do when I get my middle school students that come in at 6th, 7th, and 8th grade is that they all come to me and go, I'm not an artist, I can't draw really well. And I have to remind them that art is not drawing really well. Art is not painting really well. Art is expressing yourself. Art is expressing yourself however you will to do that, whether it's dancing, singing, acting, photography, painting, drawing, storytelling, whatever it is. Art is a spiritual connection to source. And we've lost that in our culture. We've lost that idea of art being our spirituality. Creativity is spirituality. The most amazing creator created the earth. We are a creation that was created by an artist. And that was and the fact that there are so many different varieties of people, animals, plants, things, shows you that there's not one way of doing creation. There isn't one way of being good at art. You're not just a drawer and that makes you an artist. Whoever you are in your truth, that is you as an artist and a creator. So really, if you take anything from this, remember that your creativity is your spirituality. Your spirituality is your being creative, your creativity. So however you express yourself is important for you to do, to get out there, to create a new world. So that the kids that are your age, years from now, when you're out here, our age, sharing your knowledge, that they have a better world to go into and to step into, to create what they want to create. So keep that in mind, creation isn't one way, it's any way that you imagine it to be. So when you go into this activity today, don't feel nervous because you can't draw, because it doesn't matter. The most important part of creativity is creating. It's not how you're creating, it's that you're creating, okay? So don't have any fear about that. Just go into it, okay? All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. So we're gonna have 2 groups of 4 and 1 group of 3, okay? You can put yourself together however you want, it doesn't matter. We're gonna use a large piece of paper, and we're gonna have a template drawn on it for you already. It's going to be a circle, and with the center circle, and it's going to have the cross that shows the 4 directions, the 4 spaces. And then within that, remember these 4 questions to answer. Who am I? Where did I come from? Why am I here? And where am I going? Okay? Are there any questions? We have oil pastel, chalk pastel, watercolor, colored pencils, and markers for you to use. You can use anything you like. And yeah, we're going to do this outside because there's no tables in here for you to work on, right? Okay, so we're going to go outside and we're going to do it on the picnic tables out there. Okay, and then we're going to present.
Yeah.
Cool?
Wake up, y'all.
All right, you ready? All right, let's go. We're going to go outside.
We're going outside. It's up to you.
Thank you. We're coming. All right. Thank you, Sister Nene. All right. Right. We're coming right. Do a little quick move out. Let me go get Kim. I know what, I'll go get Kim. Where's her room?
I don't think so. So who said that it's worth anything? It's just metal. Any kind of metal. It's the same kind of metal in the lining of these window sills. We determine what value is. We say this was, and this is not worth anything. We can have no value. And we decide that instead of using coins, we're going to trade something else, like ideas. Like, to me, that's power. We have the power to do that. I want y'all to know that. They say, if you had $1 billion, what would you buy? Buy a house. Okay, having a place to live is important. And after you, because you know, $1 billion is a lot. So after you buy a house, what would you buy?
Buy my family house.
Family houses. So she wants a community where people have shelter. Okay, so you're gonna make sure everybody in the whole Zulu village have houses. Okay, that's cool. And that's what you're gonna do with the money.
Yeah.
Do you know that people are building houses out of containers that literally take 1,000 USD? The shipping containers, the ones that you may see at the port, or how they send food or any kind of material in and out of the country. Shipping containers. What do you call it?
Shacks.
Shacks.
Shacks, yeah.
Shacks. No, it might be a shack here because they don't have the right ideas. I see people take that same material that they build shacks with. Oh, thank you. And guess what? They're building mansions. And the mansions are sustainable because they have the right mindset, they have the right ideas and innovation and the creativity to turn that place into a beautiful work of art. But if you think this is the material for shacks, that's what it's gonna be. Materials for shacks. So before we go and tour the studio, for anybody that might want to find their inner artist, for anybody that may want to help give me their language so I can take that language to the world and let them know that you are here, that your story matters, that your language is alive and well, you come with me to the studio. Meanwhile, I'm gonna give you these bags. So again, this is my organization. We're the Teaching Artists Institute. This says culture is the new currency. That's our motto, because I always want you to remember the importance of value. You take one. Oh, I see. That's so communal. Oh, take one and pass it around. So please like us on Facebook. I know Facebook is for old people and most people that are. I know we don't have any TikToks. I don't have that one. I don't support Chinese engineering. So everybody has a bag. If you don't, you do. And this is yours. Can I borrow it for a moment? So inside your bag is nothing fancy. We're not rich. I appreciate that. It's just some socks. And this bracelet. This again is our organization. No problem. Just so that you know the name of us. At the bottom is our Facebook page. Tell your aunties, they're still on Facebook. Yeah. And I'm on Instagram at Kimpoole Music. So KIMPOOLE music. This is your bag. So now they did. Oh, you're recording. Is this live stream?
Yes, it's live.
Oh no, please turn it off.
No, we're live. This is the 5th annual Teaching Artists Institute Conference in South Africa. Kimpoole. Yes. Kimpoole Music.
One word. And follow me, and I'll follow you back. Yes, but none of that TikTok. Too much. And here, I'll give you a card so you can
more easily identified since you took the initiative to make connections. You know, connection is a part of value system. Being able to connect, being able to understand the importance of connection. I appreciate you doing that. That's going to take you far one day. Your ability to take initiative, to step forward and say, I want your contact. I want to stay connected. Everybody don't have that. It's not natural. It's something that is in you. You want to reach out. You're going to go far, sis.
We did the Artizen discussion, right?
We did, and now we're going to the studio. So yeah, the Artizen competition, if you guys decide that you want to compete, if you decide that you have an idea, be here on Sunday. Just let them know you're here for the Artizen
16,000
competition.
rands. 16.
Is that the equivalent? I don't even know.
Yes.
I'm talking dollars.
16,000 rands. You can
Say
win.
again. So we'll be here on Sunday starting at 10, and the competition is probably around 11, something like that. And you'll meet the last year Artizen competition winners, and so you
Not
might
the
want to talk to
Motown.
them.
They the drummers,
They're
the
here
drummers.
now,
From
and ask some
Tanzania.
tips.
From Tanzania.
Yeah, ask them, what can I do? How did you win? Let me know what you think about my idea. Maybe they can, help you.
What about soccer players?
Say again?
What about soccer players? Who play soccer?
Soccer,
Soccer.
like football. Well, that's up to you. I know people that do all types of innovative things. It's your creativity. Whatever your definition of art is, remember for us, art is creation, period. Anything you create is art. Any idea you create is art. You've created it. So you are an artist, whether you're creating soccer field goals or a new game. So, it's up to you. But what matters most is how you tell the story. People see passion. They want to know that they can believe you. The first thing people do when they decide that they can trust you is they look at your eyes and they look at your hands. Listen, whether it's superficial or whether it's real, whether it's fake or whether it's real,